Hey everyone, my name is Alexander Serhienko and we are developing the A1 app. In this vlog I'm wearing a little bit another outfit and it's easier to find the logo when I look directly in the camera. So for those who doesn't want to watch the whole video and just want to receive the tools that are going to help you to make your communication with the team easier, I'm gonna put them right here. It's 5 of them, and the first one is Jira. It's the professional software that helps you to organize processes inside of the team. Second is Google Spreadsheets. We used to put all the edits we have during the project inside of the table with the time codes, and it's easier to track what is going on with the edits in this table. Super simple table. I will attach it in the link as well so you can download and see. Third one is a screen recording. In iPhone it is a built-in function. I'm not sure about Android, but I think probably they have it as well. If they don't, I think there are some kind of application that helps you doing it. And using this thing we record what kind of troubles we have with our application, and it has voiceover as well, so it's super convenient. The fourth one is Final Cut. It is a software that helps you edit your video. If you make this screen recording, probably it's gonna be like 20 minutes, 30 or whatever. But after editing, you can remove all the pauses and everything you don't need and make it shorter and more efficient for your development team. And the fifth one is some software that is going to help you to meet with your team online. In our case, we use Zoom, but you can use some other like Google Meet or anything like that. So there's the 5 things we are using, and basically that is it. But if you are interested to proceed with the watching video and to receive some more detailed information, let's do it. So after the previous vlog, you probably have the imagination about team members, about platform and programming languages. Perhaps you have already started looking for your specialist. In this vlog, I'll try to provide you some tools and advices based on my experience. How is it better to co-work with your developing team? Well, regarding the collaboration with the team, sometimes it can be quite challenging, but the main thing that you have to keep in mind that you have to be calm and wise. Don't pay too much attention to mistakes, delays, when team is breaking deadlines and so on. Just try to fix it and try to make the work together as positive as you can, and focus only on the mistakes that really matter inside of the project. Okay, let's move on to discussing the methods of payment for the team's work. So basically there are 2 scenarios. It's time and materials, T&M, and fixed fee. Usually in the first option you pay for the time and hours worked by the team, while in the second you discuss the final cost before the project and proceed accordingly. You may have your own scenario, but I managed to pay after the work is done. As I told you in the previous vlogs, in the very beginning, before we started the project, the development team gave me some kind of estimate of the project cost. I think that this is the ideal option as scenario, because if you are going to pay by the T&M model, you probably will spend 5 times more and your budget is going to be like super high. I think that this formula is for millionaires and it's a little bit difficult to implement it in the life of some startup that has just begun their journey. And yeah, there are lots of different conditions, but I think that you can try to negotiate and find some team who are ready to work on the same basis and the same conditions. So the main idea is that when you're developing your software or application or anything else, you pay by parts after the job is done, after some build is completed. I'm not sure that every developer is going to be ready for that kind of formula and conditions, but you can try. To justify the development team, I have to say that I understand them as well when they don't really want to work in that way, when the client is paying only after the job is done. Because sometimes they look on certain tasks, some piece of code and some function, and they think that they will solve it within like 5 hours, but actually it's going to take them like 25 hours, 5 times more. So in this case, I think that you have to find some guys who are experts in their field, and they will make more accurate estimates, so no one is gonna be disappointed in the end. This approach of payment based on the results is currently an exception rather than rule, but it actually works for me, so probably it could work for you as well. So just give it a try. Let's proceed to the direct interaction with your team, and the first thing that is really important, and you will have to discuss it all the time, it's deadlines and time. Before you start making any kind of function in your software, you have to talk with the team how long it's gonna take you, and to track the progress, and set one day when you will discuss your achievements, your tasks, your progress, and things like that. For example, in my case, we make meetings in Zoom only once a week. We don't need more often because development is kind of thing that it's not so fast, and the coding process takes time, so one time is more than enough. You can make it more, but I don't know, it's up to you. In our case, one time is enough because we have a lot of tasks already planned in Jira software, for example. We also have everything set very clear in Figma, so it has no need to connect every day and discuss some things, we have everything planned and everything written, so every member of our team knows what he needs to do today and tomorrow. The third thing that I will have to describe a little bit more is project corrections and edits.
Houston, we have a problem.
Prepare psychologically that you will have a lot of them. You need to be mentally strong and have a really calm attitude. So again, there will be a lot of corrections, and personally in our case, we made it that way that when the development team make new build, they review it themselves and after submit it to the management team and product owners, to us. So after I received the newest version of our application, personally I record the screen video of the phone and voice over each edit. After that, I pass video to my colleague where he make the time code, and all the errors and edits he put in Google spreadsheets. The freshest version of our table looks like this. Errors are grouped by complexity using colors to make them easier to perceive, and there are checkboxes to indicate task completion. It would be good to add deadlines with dates for error corrections for more structured people, but honestly I'm not sure that it's gonna work, because in our team it actually doesn't, so we don't have it in the table as well. Personally, I love working with tables, and I think that they are the most convenient tools for working with edits. We also use Jira, which is more professional project management software, but I don't use it often. It's more for the team internal processes and task distribution inside of the team. So basically that's it for today, and of course there is a huge room for improvement, and we are certainly no exception. By the way, also another thing I would like you to remind is that we have our customized sticker pack in Telegram Messenger. I'm gonna put the link somewhere here. We have our cool character, Mr. Kid, who was made to raise mood of everyone who is going to be using our pack. It's also completely free to download and use. Hope you will enjoy using it because it has lots of emotions. We tried to give some, to put inside of every sticker some sense, and it has some kind of meaning in every animation. Feel free to use, and I'll put the link below as well. The next vlog will save you a lot of time and money. There I will explain which details you shouldn't overlook in Figma and how to organize it better. Actually, this question of how to organize job inside of Figma you should not underestimate, because it is quite important, and every small detail and every small piece of knowledge is important because it's going really to save you time. So this is the thing I'm going to tell you about in the next vlog. Thank you for watching this vlog, and stay tuned for the next one.